Okay, so today we're going to prepare paella valenciana from Valencia, Spain. Paella, the pan, and the dish in fact is rice on the pan. Okay, with this other things, and most important of all, apart from the pan paella, is the saffron. You can't have a good paella without saffron.
Lots of it.
Yeah, lots of it. Now they sell this artificial coloring things and that, but that doesn't work. It's got to be the real thing. So why paella? Paella comes from just cooking rice since around 700, the year 700. The Moors invaded Spain and they took the rice with them. So they started cultivating it, especially in Valencia, which was part of the kingdom they established there. Al-Andalus, Andalusia, southern Spain. They went all the way up almost to Barcelona. And they found out that it was very easy to carry, so you could prepare the food wherever you were. So that was a main part of it. And on the other hand, that's why the basic paella is always with poultry, chicken and rabbit. Okay? And after that they started moving towards the sea, so they added seafood. That's why today we're going to prepare a mixed paella. Chicken, pork, shrimps, mussels, clams, peas, artichokes, and of course rice broth and saffron. And also a very important part of it is the sofrito. Sofrito, I had the sofrito prepared because it takes some time. Sofrito is basically just tomato, onion, and garlic sauteed in olive oil with salt and pepper. This is the basic seasoning in all the Spanish food. Wherever you go in Spain, you're always going to find that they start with a sofrito. They put different things according to the region, but sofrito is like the main seasoning the Spanish people use.
And they brought it back when they invaded Sicily. Sicily was part of the Spanish kingdom back in the 1700s, 1800s. And they brought the Italian tomato sauce and they made it Spanish. And that's why they call it sofrito and they don't call it tomato sauce, because the Italians call it tomato sauce, so they have sofrito.
Okay, so let's get moving. So we're going to go with the olive oil. And we have a little bit of duck here.
Duck fat.
Yeah, duck fat. This means that the temperature is the same. So you're going to add some more olive oil. Oh, look at the smell. It smells so good. Always away from you. Whenever you put something in the pan, you have to do it away from you, or else you can burn yourself. Safety issue. So we're browning the meat, which is really important because this is also going to give the flavors to the paella. Really important part of it.
I'm gonna go out and cut some fresh rosemary because we're gonna use it for the paella. Okay.
So we're gonna put the pork aside, and in this phase we're going to put the chicken.
And that is one of the interesting things about preparing paella, is that because the pan is big, you don't do what you normally do, which is take whatever you're browning out of the pan into a bowl and then do the other one. Here you keep everything. You just go adding the layers and you always keep them there. So this is sort of cool.
Once in the pan, it goes out to your mouth. That's it. It's gonna have a lot of salt because the rice is gonna suck the salt from the meat and all the other things. Spanish food is seasoned with sofrito. Now can you see the color? It's starting to get yellow in sofrito. Now afterwards with saffron, it's going to get more yellow. So now we're going to add the broth to deglaze it more and to start cooking because it has to get warmed up. So you want to put your temperature
Turn the
high.
heat.
Yeah.
You turn the heat as high as possible.
Yeah. All about giving all this flavor that's in here to the rice. So you eat the rice full of flavor. If you can achieve that, you've done a very good paella. We cooked the shellfish first, and as you can see, there's this like broth. We're going to add it to the paella, so it flavors it. That's why it's mixed paella. We move it around a bit. This is looking good.
Tell them it's boiling.
We have reached an official boil.
It's very important to skim the scum out of the broth.
Skin the scum.
Yep, gotta get rid of it. It makes a huge difference in the flavor of the dish.
So now comes the fun part. We're gonna add the rice as they do it in Valencia, in the cross. And now we're going to add the saffron, as much as you want. Oh, look at that smell. Okay. We don't want any rice on top. We want all the rice cooked the same. So now we're going to add the rosemary. 1, 2, 3. That's it. So it's important that the pan is leveled so all the rice will cook correctly. In fact, the paella originally is cooked under a fire, log fire. So we're going to add now the shrimp on top. As you can see, the liquid is going down. The rice is getting a bit fatter. So we're going to move it a bit. You can see the color of the saffron.
Is that a true story? It is true. Yeah, I saw everybody talk.
So now you have the heat low for a couple of minutes. So once again, we're going to do the cross, since, you know, Spain is a Catholic country. It must come from there. So once again, the cross. That's it. That's it.
One of the interesting things about Spanish cuisine is that it's very common that they mix meat with seafood. All of it has anywhere you go in Spain, you're always going to have some kind of dish where you're going to have either pork and seafood, or chicken and seafood, or anything plus the seafood. It's very common. That's why we have the mixed paella here.
So before we add the shellfish, we're going to just put some little bit of lemon juice.
Years were bred there.
So it's ready. And now, the most important part too, we turn off the heat. We let it rest for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Look at that.
So, when the paella is done, the reason, because we do this, is to get together and enjoy. So that's what we're going to do now. Salud.
Salute.
Salud.
Oh.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.